Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're running a marketing agency and looking for effective ways to deliver real results for your clients, you're in the right place. Today we're talking about database reactivation, a powerful yet often overlooked strategy that can bring immediate value to the small businesses you work with. Now, in case you're wondering, what exactly is database reactivation? Simply put, it's all about reaching out to your clients' existing contacts. People who've interacted with their business in the past but maybe haven't been engaged lately. These could be former customers, old leads, or newsletter subscribers who've gone quiet. By reconnecting with them through personalized messages, offers, or updates, you can reignite their interest and turn them back into active customers. Why is this so beneficial? Well, engaging existing contacts is typically more cost-effective and faster than trying to attract completely new customers. These people already know your client's business, so there's a level of trust and familiarity that makes them more likely to respond positively. This can lead to quick wins like increased sales, bookings, or inquiries, showing your clients tangible results without a huge marketing spend. In today's video, I put together a straightforward step-by-step guide on how to set up a successful database reactivation campaign. We'll cover everything from identifying the right contacts to crafting effective messages and tracking the results. No complicated stuff, just clear, actionable steps you can start implementing right away. By adding database reactivation to your list of services, you not only help your clients boost their revenue, but also demonstrate your agency's ability to deliver smart and efficient marketing solutions. Sounds good? All right, let's dive in and explore how you can make database reactivation work for you and your clients. Let's watch the video. Hi, welcome to our video tutorial. In this video, I will show you how to create database campaigns in just a few steps using our software database systems. Now, database campaigns are a great way to get more clients without spending money on ads. You just need to offer an incentive to your clients in your database, whether they are former or current clients. Sounds good? Okay, let's get started. First, you need to log into database systems. Once you do this, you will see our simple and streamlined interface. To create a database campaign, you need to create a funnel. A funnel is a series of web pages that guide your clients to take action. To create a funnel, click on Sites, then New Funnel. You will see a lot of options to choose from. You can either start from scratch, use one of our 1,000 plus templates, or let us design one for you. We offer done-for-you funnels and websites as well. For this tutorial, I will use a template that I already made. It's called Gym NYC or Gym Peaks NYC. You can find it under Sites and then Funnels. This funnel has 3 pages: the opt-in page, the scheduled page, and the thank you page. Now, the opt-in page is where you capture your client's information and interest. You can customize it easily by clicking Edit. You can change the logo, the headline, the text, the images, and anything else you want. For example, I can replace the logo by clicking here and choosing one of the logos that we already created. Just double click and voila. You can also change the button that says Offer. This button will open a pop-up that will ask for your client's credentials: first name, last name, phone number, and email. This is how you add them to your database campaign. But before you can create this pop-up, you need to create a form that they can fill out. Let me show you how. Go back to Sites and then click on Forms. You will see a button that says Form Builder. Click on it and then click on Add Form. You can create a new form by filling out the fields and adding the elements that you want. I already created a form for Gym Peaks NYC, so I will just click on it. You can see the form here. You can change the image if you want by clicking on it and then adding a new image from your file. You can also add other elements like text, video, or audio. But the most important thing is to have this checkbox that says I agree to receive SMS notifications, alerts, and occasional marketing communication. This is how you make sure that you are A2P compliant, which means that you have the permission to send automated messages to your clients. Don't forget to click save when you're done with your form. Okay, so now go back to sites and then funnels, click on Gym NYC, then edit. On the side you can tell the button what to do. Click on offer and then choose open pop-up, then select the form that you just created. Now when your clients click on the button, they will see the pop-up with the form. They will fill it out and then click submit. Oh, I completely forgot that we are doing a 3-page funnel here. Anyway, this method is still as good, especially if you're just doing a quick 1-pager where they can opt in to a pop-up form. It's easy and convenient. So let's go back to the opt-in page, then go to get my offer button, and just simply, since we have a page 2 here, change the button actions to link to let's drop down. Okay, next step, and this should bring your prospect to the second page. I also added a timer at the bottom of the page to create a sense of urgency. This will motivate your clients to act fast and not miss the opportunity. You can also add a timer by clicking on elements and then timer. You can adjust the settings and the appearance of the timer as you wish. Now when you're happy with your opt-in page, you can click publish to make it live. I'm not going to publish it right now, but you get the idea. Always click save before you leave the page. Now once your clients fill out the form, they will be sent to the next page, which is the schedule page. This is where they can book a call with one of your representatives. To make this work, you need to set up a calendar. So let's go to calendars and then calendar settings. You can create a new calendar by clicking on this button here, or you can use one that you already created. I have one for Gym NYC, so I will click on edit. Here you can add a logo, a title, a description, and other details for your calendar. You can also set up your availability, your time zone, your reminders, and your confirmation messages. You can customize everything to suit your needs. Now once you have your calendar ready, you need to link it to your schedule page. So go back to sites and then funnels, click on Gym NYC and then edit. Click on the schedule page, click edit, click the plus icon, add a calendar, drop down menu, and there it is, the calendar we just created for this campaign. Click that and you're good to go. Now when your clients click on that button, they will be taken to your calendar where where they can choose a time slot and book a call with you. Now the last page of your funnel is the thank you page. This is where you thank your clients for booking a call and confirming their appointment. You can also add some social proof here, like testimonials or reviews, to increase their trust and excitement. You can edit this page just like the other pages by clicking edit and changing the elements that you want. Now go to automation and then click on workflow builder. You will see a lot of options to choose from. You can either create a new workflow from scratch, import an existing campaign, or use one of our pre-made automation that you can just click and easily set up. I already created a workflow for Gym NYC, so I will just click on it. You can see the workflow here. It's a series of actions and conditions that will happen automatically based on your client's behavior. Let me explain how it works. The first thing that happens is a trigger. A trigger is something that starts the workflow. In this case, the trigger is when someone submits the form on the opt-in page. You can set up the trigger by clicking on the correct form, which is Gym NYC, as you can see here, and then clicking save. Once the trigger is activated, the workflow will start. Now the next thing that happens is an action. An action is something that you want to do to your clients. In this case, the action is to add a contact tag. A contact tag is a label that you can use to identify and segment your clients. You can create a contact tag by clicking on add contact tag and then choosing a name for it. I already created one for Gym NYC, so I don't need to create a new one. You can also add other actions like sending an email, a text, or even a voice message. You can also create an opportunity, which is a way to track and measure your sales process. I'll show you that later, okay, how it works. The next thing that happens is a condition. A condition is something that checks if something is true or false. In this case, a condition is to check if it is a weekday or a weekend. Depending on the answer, the flow will branch into different paths. You can create a condition by clicking on Add Condition and then choosing what you want to check. For example, I can check the day of the week, the time of the day, the location of the client, or the value of a field. You can also add more conditions to create more complex logic. Now, for example, if it is a weekday, the workflow will go down this path. The first action that happens is to send a text message to the client. The text message says, "Thanks for signing up for a 2-week free trial from Gym NYC. It's at the address." I'll put it right here, and valid. Okay, free trial from Gym NYC, and then you'll see the address, valid starting tomorrow. What time is best for a quick call? If you need to opt out, reply stop. It's completely customizable. Now the next action that happens is to wait for 31 minutes. This is to give the client some time to reply to the text message. You can create a wait action by clicking on Add Wait and then choosing how long you want to wait. You can also choose to wait until a specific date or time, or until a certain event happens. The next thing that happens is another condition. This condition checks if the client has replied to the text message or not. Depending on the answer, the workflow will branch into different paths. You can create this condition by clicking on Add Condition and then choosing Has Replied to Text Message. For example, if the client has replied to the text message, the workflow will go down this path. The first action that happens is to send another text message to the client. You can create this text message just like the previous one. The next action that happens is to create a task. A task is something that you want to do manually. In this case, the task is to call the client and confirm their appointment. You can create a task. You can also assign the task to yourself or to someone else on your team. You can also set a due date and a priority for the task. The next action that happens is to update the opportunity. An opportunity is a way to track and measure your sales process. You can create an opportunity by clicking on Add Opportunity and then choosing a name for it. I already created one for Gym NYC, so I don't need to create a new one. You can also update the opportunity by clicking and then choosing what you want to change. For example, I can change the stage, the value, the probability, or the expected close date of the opportunity. This will help me to see how my campaigns is performing and how close I am to closing the deal. Now the workflow will continue like this until the client either calls or signs up. As you can see, it's very easy and intuitive to create a workflow using Dell-based systems. You can also edit, delete, or duplicate any elements of the workflow by clicking on the icons on the top of the right corner. You can also zoom in, zoom out, or move the workflow around by using the buttons on the bottom right corner. And that's it. You have set up automation for your database campaign using Dell-based systems. Congratulations. You have made your campaign run smoothly and effectively. You can sit back and relax while Dell-based systems does the work for you, or you can focus on the things that you love to do in your business. Isn't that awesome? Now that you have your funnel and your automation ready, you might be wondering how to get more people to opt in to your database campaign. Well, there are many ways to do that. You can use any social media platform that you have, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube. You can create a post or video that links back to your funnel and invites your audience to check it out. You can also use paid ads if you want, or influencer marketing to reach more people. The possibilities are endless. That's all I'm saying. But the simplest and most effective way to reactivate your database is to send them a text blast. A text blast is a mass text message that you can send to your contacts using Dell-based systems. Okay, the most important part of your text blast is the message. You want to write a message that is simple, personal, and enticing. You want to remind your contacts who you are, what you offer, and why they should act now. You also want to include a clear call to action. like a link to your funnel or a phone number, like a link to your funnel or a phone number to call. For example, I created text blast for Gym NYC, which I named DR1 offer. The message says, hi, first name, this is then the agent's name, from whatever location. This week we have a few spaces open for a 2-week free trial or at our gym. 2-week free trial at our gym. Would you like one? If yes, click here and then the link, you add the link. If no, reply stop. You can see how I use custom values here to personalize the message. You can use custom values by clicking on this button and then choosing what you want to insert. You can insert the contact's name, phone number, email, or any other field. You can also insert the agent's name, the location's name, or the link to your funnel. You can also add emojis, images, or links if you want. Now, when you're happy with your message, you can click Save. Delbase Systems will send your text blast to your contacts and wait for their response. You can also track the performance of your text blast. Now, you can also see the details of each contact and their response. Okay, I almost forgot to tell you the most important part of sending SMS or email blasts to your clients in your database. You need to have a good campaign or offer that you want to share with them, and this is how you do it. You click Contacts on the left side of the screen. This will show you all your contacts on your database. Now, if you don't want to send to everyone on your list, you can just type in the tag if you want to send to only some of your clients. For example, in this case, I just want to send to people who filled out the form. So I'll type in the word form, and there you have it. It's just these two who will get the message. This is just an example. I don't really want to send to a big list here. This is just my test site. You will probably have more than 2 names in your database. You might have 2 or 3 or 5,000. So yeah, if you want to select all of them, you just click this checkbox here and then click the robot symbol here. And then you can start to add names to your campaign workflow. Click OK, proceed. Click the campaign workflow from the drop-down menu. And we know it's this one, the Gym Inbound Nurturing. I suggest instead of sending all at once, it's better to add your list in drip mode and then type in the action start date, which is whenever you want to start. And then batch quantity, we can start small, maybe 50 per day, repeat after 1 day. And the best time to send out your campaigns is, well, like I said, I said earlier, to pick a date, which whenever you want to start. But my suggestion is the best time to send out your campaign is on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'll explain why. I strongly suggest running new database reactivation campaigns from 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of each week. Usually database reactivation is done on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays because we get the best results based on our experience. For example, contacts receiving messages on Monday morning or afternoon will likely respond less often because it is the first day of the week and they're focusing on getting ready for the new week. The reason we don't do it on Friday is similar. They are less likely to respond because of the weekend coming up, and if they do respond late on a Friday, it will be harder for the client to set up the appointment. Don't send 100 a day, but instead send 10 every 3 minutes for 30 minutes so that the messages are spread out. Send 100 messages a day when you get to it. It's a build-up. You don't want to shock the system or the internet. This can change depending on the list size and age. If you have a very healthy, young, and responsive list of only 400, you may want to change the batch quantity to only 5 and run 50 per day. On the other hand, if you have a huge old list of 10,000, you may want to send 10 every 1 minute and maybe even add Monday to be available 7 days to make sure you're getting a steady flow. Never send more than 500 messages in a day. And that's it. You have learned how to handle the responses from your contacts, how to follow up with them, and how to track and measure your sales process using Delbase Systems. So congratulations, you have mastered the art of database reactivation using our software. Now you can expect to see more bookings now and more calls and more sales. How awesome is that? Now, I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial and learned something new. If you have any questions or feedback, please let us know. Give us a call and we'll help you out. We're happy to help. All right. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more upcoming training videos.